There we go. How's that? Should I turn it a little bit more this way? No, actually, I think that's good. What up, yo?
Hello.
My name's Kat,
I'm Liz.
and this is Chatting with Kat.
Where am I looking?
We're just, I don't know, somewhere there.
Okay. Because I feel like when people watch this, they're like, where is she looking?
Where are they
Like,
looking?
she's not looking at me.
So this is our first, obviously, video, and we're not sure where the,
Yeah.
but anyway, we're looking at you. Here's looking at you, kid. So this is me without makeup. I want you guys to see this because I want you to see my skin. I don't know if I'm not going to be able to do a zoom because the camera's all the way over there. And I don't know what I'm doing yet. But if you see, this is me with my period. I've got a little bit of breakout going on here. And this is my skin.
This is my everyday look.
She doesn't wear makeup. She doesn't have to.
I'm frumpalicious.
Yes, she's absolutely frumpalicious. She's such a dork.
I'm frumpy and I know it, and I'm comfy. And
She's
I'm happy.
fucking beautiful, so just ignore her. Whatever. I don't mean ignore her. I mean don't listen to that because she's beautiful.
Thank you.
As for me, I do feel like I need to wear makeup. Not all the time, but just it's a mental thing. Honestly, it's a mental thing. There's plenty of times where you know, he who shall not be named because he doesn't want to know. You know, he doesn't want to be on here.
We should give like a code name now.
We should give a code name, right,
Yeah.
for him. Well, I always call him Bobo, so we'll just call him Bobo.
Okay.
So I call him Bobo. So Bobo is the person in my life. He even says to me, you know, you look fucking beautiful when you have makeup on, but you don't need to wear makeup. And I'm like, all right, fine.
Do you need to wear your glasses?
I actually do need to wear my glasses because I can't see.
Okay.
Well, I guess it doesn't matter, but it's going to look like I'm cross-eyed because I have
Okay.
strabismus. Does it look like I'm cross-eyed?
Look in the camera? Yeah.
Okay, so forget that. Yeah, I'm cross-eyed. Okay, so
We were just talking about hair.
so we were talking about hair.
I'm in a preteen hair growth awkward phase with this. I used to have the side shave, and I got tired of like my hair has weight to it. So I would always like lean this way, and whenever it gets long and I put it up, I get like headaches. So I want to even it out again, and it's really awkward right now. I don't like it.
And we all know that because we know how growing hair just takes forever, and it's fucking annoying. And I was telling her how she hasn't seen me in a while. I had to have a couple of surgeries done, and I was pretty much recluse, healing. And in that time, I lost my hairdresser who had been cutting my hair for a long time. Very good hairdresser. A little too safe for what I like. I mean, I don't want someone crazy giving me a mohawk and that kind of thing. To a degree. So I started letting my hair grow because I got scared. And I got to the point where my hair was about to here, and I was going to do one of those crazy A-line bobs where literally where that bone is right here, I was going to have it straight V and then that part shaved. So I was pretty much there, and I'm sitting there because I have a chair in my bedroom that I love to sit in, and I read and I do my gaming and whatever on there. And I'm sitting there going, why don't I feel like myself? What's wrong with me? I'm down. You should always do check-ins, by the way, with yourself. If you find that you're getting moody, you're getting snippy, you're being recluse, there's a reason, so check in. So I checked in, and it took me a couple of days, and I'm standing in front of the mirror blow drying my hair, and I'm going, I fucking hate this shit. And it clicked, and I went,
I need a haircut.
it's my hair! So I went over to Paul Mitchell School, which, by the way, they are only used to cutting long hair, and they really need people with hair like mine, nice and short, hair like hers with, you know, edgy stuff. They need people like us to go there. I'm sorry, I'm rubbing my face because I felt something on it. So I went over there, and I went during the day. Wasn't impressed with the instructors. Sorry guys, but I wasn't impressed with you. You didn't give your students enough time, in my opinion, and with my hair, they need attention. So I went back at night because the girl there, fucking KJ, I'm calling you out, girl, you fucking rock. You rock. And she actually led them into how to cut my hair. And at one point, I think it was like the first night that I went and she goes, oh, we're finally doing it. And I'm like, yep, we're doing it. Just get rid of it. And all I said to her was, I want something edgy, I want something classy, and I want something very feminine, but it's got to be me. And she had gotten to know me because I'd been going there to get the little, stupid cut that I was going for. And so she took my hair and had them do a 6 down here, an 8 here, and just shaved this shit off. And I'm looking in the mirror going, what the fuck is she doing? Oh my God. And then she had them cut this part. So she kept the crown here, and she had them cut it. I can't even describe it, but it just like kind of did this thing where it was cut this way. Yeah, I got hair coming out.
There you go.
And it looked fucking badass. My problem was that there was too much disconnect from here to here. So this was all shaved, and then this was like really, really long. And I kind of didn't like that. So when I went back, I had them go in and do this. And I'm not kidding. I kind of don't like it. So when I go back next time, I'm gonna have them do an in between. I love the fact that this was really, really, really short, but I want it longer than it is now, shorter than it was before. So a mosh of the two.
Yeah, it just looked, for me, like, I haven't seen you in a while, it looks like the same haircut.
The same that I always get, yeah, and you should have seen it. You should have seen my fucking hair. It was amazing. But it was basically like a faux hawk.
Okay.
Minus this part. So all this was like seriously long, but it was just too disconnected. So when it would flip over here, you'd see like flip, and I'm like, I don't like that.
Okay.
I like it, but I don't. So yeah. We're having that's about our hair problems. And right now this little piece is driving me nuts because I can see it in the camera, and it's because I have a scar right here and I didn't quite straighten it out enough.
We just don't feel it.
Yeah, I'm fidgeting. We don't feel
as cute right now as we want to be.
And you know what? That's okay, because this is who we are, right? So
frumpy and cute
and whatever I am. So one of the things, when I was getting my hair cut the last time, and I'm sorry about the glare from my glasses.
You just gotta see.
I know, I gotta see. And if not, you're gonna see my strabismus and I'm gonna be cross-eyed. So 2 of the girls I was talking to when I was getting my hair cut were floored by my age, which I'm not gonna tell you for a couple of episodes, because you just gotta see. So anyway, when they found out my age, they flipped out and they're like, oh my God, you gotta tell me what it is that you do. I gotta know how you keep your skincare. First I have to, divulge, yes, part of it is genetics. I am 63% Southern European and probably 20-some% Spanish and Native American. So I don't have a lot going on for me. And as we all know, Caucasian skin tends to age faster. But I believe, excuse my water, I believe that my skin looks the way it does for these reasons. My dad turned me into a vitamin junkie, okay? And I'll list all these vitamins down below. But he turned me into a vitamin junkie, and as I got older, yeah, that's a lot of...
I don't take pills. I don't do well.
Yeah.
I just saw a horse pill. No.
Yeah, they're pretty, like these right here, these are vitamin C. And you gotta be careful. You can't just buy any vitamin C. Growing up for a little while, and I mean a very little while, in Puerto Rico, my grandfather had an acerola tree, which is a cherry tree. And I used to pick off that tree like it was goddamn candy. And these things were tart. They were little cherries about that big, smaller than our Bing and Rainier cherries, but they were like the color of Rainier cherries, and I would pick them at that point because they were really nice and tart. And come to find out, they had 300% more vitamin C and antioxidants and free radicals than one orange. And I don't like orange. I like grapefruit. So my vitamin C is by Solaray. It has acerola cherries in it. It has ascorbic acid, which I don't care for, rose hips, and bioflavonoid concentrate, okay? I take 2 grams. Why are you taking so much, Kat? I read a long time ago in a research paper, because I used to love reading American Journal of Medicine and all those medical magazines, because I used to work at a hospital, that 2 grams actually helps women in preventing us from getting osteoporosis. It also helps us to absorb calcium, which is a big problem for women, and it helps us to absorb vitamin B's and I believe biotin. So I became a vitamin C junkie. Okay, again, I take a whole bunch of other vitamin C. I take biotin, I take bilberry for my eyes, I take 2 of these babies. You can't see it because of the glare. I'll post these down there. I take feverfew because I have allergy problems. I no longer take Claritin, which I was addicted to. I was taking 2 24s a day. I only take 1 of these a day. I take vitamin A. This I actually did a DNA test and I found out how much I actually needed, which isn't a lot. I take vitamin E, good for your skin. And I take vitamin D3, which is for the sun because I don't get out as much. I tend to burn very easy.
We got more coming.
Oh yeah, we got a lot more. Holy shit. And then I take a vitamin B complex. I suffer from anxiety, thankfully not as extreme as most, but it can get me if I don't keep myself in check. This does help. So does vitamin B12. And you can up the vitamin B12. You can do those high dosage ones, which I don't really need to. A lot of this I pee out. I'm not gonna lie. I've got neon yellow pee. Like this color. Wait, can you see that? Yeah, like
lovely.
that color.
Lovely.
But that's okay because my body's taking what it needs and getting rid of the rest. And then I take this at night, which is magnesium bisglycinate. And the reason why I take this one is that it's good for sleep and it's gentle on the stomach and I don't have stomach problems with this. So that is what I take. I only take 2 of these a night. Sometimes I take 3 depending on how awake I am.
It's a lot.
So it's a lot of vitamins. I take them daily. I will take a break depending on the year, sometimes in the summer, sometimes in the winter, and I'll take a 6-week break because I want to know, is this stuff working? Is it doing anything? Am I noticing anything? About 3 weeks in, I'll start to notice that I'm tired. I'll start to notice that I'm a little edgy, a little snippy, and my skin starts to look like shit. And I'll forget because you know, taking all this shit, yeah, it's a pain in the ass, you know, and you get to the point where when you stop taking them, it's like, oh yay, freedom, I don't have to take this anymore. But I do notice a big ass difference in everything. I end up having more cravings. I end up, you know, all the other stuff that I mentioned before. So I did more research again on vitamin C. And again, those 4 surgeries that I had, I really needed the vitamin C because one of them was actually right here in my eye. I had a
you had eye surgery?
I actually had eye surgery for strabismus, which didn't work, and then I had a cyst removed right here on my lid, and then I had another one. What do you call those? Skin tag removed from right here because it was getting too big and I couldn't see. And my dermatologist said to me, only thing I want you putting on there is Vaseline. I fucking hate Vaseline. I said, why Vaseline? He's like, because it's going to keep it moist and you're not going to scar. I did it all the way up into a point because I had school and it was kind of like getting in the way of being able to see my homework because, you know, you got to keep it really nice and moist. So I have a tiny little scar, but nothing crazy. The other thing that he told me, which kind of surprised me, this stuff is really good for crow's feet. So I started dabbing just a little bit right here at night before I go to bed. And I dab a combination of this, bag balm, and...
Is it the castor oil?
No, actually I'll go get that. Be right back. Bag balm is what they use on the East Coast. And it's, it was originally made for the udders of cows for, you know, milking. And women actually started using it because it's actually okay, and they used to use it on their own breasts. And then it got to the point where people realized how beneficial it was, and they used it on their elbows, their knees, their feet. This stuff is so fucking good for your feet. It's very sticky, it's very tacky, it's very much like petroleum.
Oh, there's a little cow on it.
Yeah, there's a little cow on it. So I take a combination of this, the Vaseline, and pure castor oil, and I put that on my lips. And I actually do that same combination minus the bag balm.
It smells a little bit like a cow.
Oh my god, yeah, it does!
Like, I get a hint of like the
The
hay at the
farm.
fair.
Yeah. Oh shit, that's crazy. I never noticed that. So for the eyes, I do a combination of this and the castor oil. And I'm telling you right now, it really works. There is something else in another episode I'm going to show you that floored the fuck out of me. Oh, by the way, I have a potty mouth. If you don't like that, you know, it's who I am. And I respect that. I respect that you don't like it, but it is who I am. Brought up on the East Coast.
You don't have to listen.
Yeah, exactly. Don't hate, just don't watch. You know, it's really simple. You know, one of the things I totally believe in is learn to agree to disagree. I might not be your flavor. She might not be your flavor. That's okay. There's plenty of other people to watch on YouTube. Have fun. But if you like what we have to say, you know, we're going to say it the way that we say it.
And if you want to waste your time and talk shit in the comments, I mean,
whatever.
It's your time.
Yeah. I'm not gonna pay attention. Again, being brought up on the East Coast, I've dealt with a lot of shit, so whatever. But anyway, back to this. So I started doing and again, these are going to be a lot of different videos. I started doing the Instagram thing, looking to see what it is, where I would fit, what are people doing, and I saw a lot of makeup stuff, and watching a lot of you put your makeup on, take it off, put on this product, put on that product, put on this product to counteract what that product did, and I'm going, yeah, and not even that, you're ruining your skin. I'm watching people put this, like, where's this stuff that I got? Stuff like this, like Clay Generation. You can't really see that because, oh my God, holy cow. Hello, Blair. There we go. Not this way. Wait, where is it? Right down here? No, right down there? Oh, I'll eventually get this. I will. There we go. So it's backwards. But anyway, it says Clay Generation, or Generation Clay. And this stuff is supposed to be a brightening purple clay mask. I put this on my skin, and the first day it came out nice and soft. I put it on 3 days later, dried out my skin, patchy as shit, and I went, you know what? No. So I'm watching you guys put stuff on to counter the stuff that the other stuff did. You're exhausting your skin. You're tiring it out like nobody's business. My first recommendation to you is get a vitamin routine, because that's going to help you in the long run. Oh, but Kat, I'm already in my 30s, my 40s, my 50s, my 60s. It's too late. Bullshit. It's never too late, especially for this. Now, oh, well, then I'll just take vitamin C. No, you can't. They all interact with each other for a reason. They all do, and I can't explain all of it because, I mean, there's just so much information in my head. It's kind of like, but you basically just have to take them all so that they all help each other. They all have their purpose, okay? And the other thing that I used to do a lot, I eat a lot of salmon. So a lot of the salmon nowadays is
farm?
Yeah, and they're not eating krill. And krill is actually what helps. So if you're going to get salmon, make sure that it's wild caught. If you don't like salmon, but you want the effects, get krill oil, okay? Don't get omega-3. No, get krill oil, because that's where the good stuff is. So I used to eat a lot of salmon, a lot of fresh blueberries, and a lot of a lot of green tea. And I attribute all of that plus this to my skin, because that's all skin food. All of it is skin food. Now, yeah, I got this shit going on and, you know, whatever. All right, fine. I actually never had a skin routine, a skincare routine, up until last year when I noticed my crow's feet. And I was using Bare Minerals foundation because I've been using them since 2004. But I noticed that it was no longer working. And I was having these like cracky lines everywhere that I had lines. And I'm going, oh my God, I can't use this anymore. So I freaked out and I started buying everything out there, trying it, you know, oh my God, I've got to fix my face. Oh my God, I got to fix my face. And I'm going to review a lot of these things with you guys in, you know, videos to come. But you're going to be surprised at the outcome. So for right now, we're going to sign out and
go get food.
We got to go get some food. And we will be back, and I will be telling you more about what I do and how it helps. And I'm going to tell you right now, having worked in retail, you're being duped. You're being cheated out of your money, and you're being lied to. And I had that confirmed by Dr. Dre, watching her, and watching, I'm not going to say her name right, Shireen Idris, who has been on Allure magazine. You don't need all this stuff, guys, and you're going to end up finding out. And I don't know about Idris, but Dre believes in internal health, and I'm telling you, that's where it's at.
And not the rapper. That's what I thought instantly. I was like, well, yeah, he has great skin. Like,
yeah, no, not Dr. Dre, Dr. Dray. I think her name is Andrea, which is funny because his name is Andre. Yeah, very, very funny. So yeah, we will see you later, and we're gonna go eat lunch. Oh, and if you like what we've said so far, there's that, subscribe button down below.
I know we're new, but
yeah, you'll eventually like what we have to say. In the future, I'm going to have some professionals come out, human sexuality professor, psychologist. I want to have a lot of people come out because I'm noticing things that need to be called attention to. So I hope you watch. And if not, that's okay.